So, well, here we are. This is, I think we are live. So let me see. Duck. We keep this one. We don't keep this one. We keep this one. And this one is, yes, live. But I can't hear it. Why? Can you hear me? Okay, let me see. My mic is there. Why can't I hear it? Let me see here. Yeah, here it's working. And here is using what? Oh, that's why. So mic, okay. Let me see what is here. So apparently I have a problem with my sound. I don't know if you can, if anything it's going through. So let me see. Here, let me try with this. Sorry guys, it's just, yeah. Now I can hear it. Ta-da! Sorry for this, but the sound of my computer is not working. I just started the computer, and well, it's not the sound. The internal sound is not working. So anyway, welcome everyone. I'm very happy to be here with you as always. It's a blast. It's a pleasure to connect with you. In any moment you may join this. It's now, so you are already connected and already your energy is already connected with this moment. So welcome. Good. So just waiting a couple of seconds so that good. So I just decided to come live, to be live, because I can, because I love it, because it's always a pleasure to do lives and to express myself and connect with you, and that is absolutely priceless. And also because today, I decided to come because I want to do an exercise, an empowerment exercise with you, with everyone. I want to share it so that we can go through this. It's something that I do when I feel that I'm not there. I'm not feeling it. Sometimes it's just the way it is. Hi, Roxy, and welcome. Yes, sometimes it's just that it's shitty, right? It's just well, how can I describe it? Personally, what happens to me is that sometimes I go into I'm not doing enough. I have so many things to do. I'm not doing it. And I don't know what to prioritize. And I should do this and I should do that. And then there is that other things. And then there many things come into my mind that I should be doing and I'm not doing. And so it becomes really not comfortable. I'm not comfortable in my body. I feel pressure on my chakras, and I'm just not feeling great. So that's my experience, and I know that when I am in that state, well, now I know that when I am in that state, it's better to do nothing, because everything I may be doing in that state, it's only out of lack, because it's the lack of what I am not doing, because I'm not doing it. Because I want the result. It's not that I want to do something, I want the result of that something. So I am absolutely in my luck. It's just luck. And when you act out of luck, well, you're just going nowhere. At least always talking for myself. I don't know in someone else's reality how things work, but well, luck is luck, whether it's in mine or in another or someone else's reality. And luck, well, when you put out luck, well, you get luck. You cannot get anything else. And so I understood, I learned. So as I have learned myself, I know myself now, and I know that in those situations, anything I may decide to do just end up in nothing. I cannot have a result of that. Out of that, even if I have an outcome, and that I'm doing maybe exactly what is needed to have that outcome, well, that outcome will not appear. I will not attract it. It's not working. It's not gonna work. It's impossible. My luck makes sure that it doesn't work because I'm limiting it, because I'm focusing on that tiny little outcome when I have infinite outcomes that are open to me. So what I do when I am in that state now is that I just stop doing anything. I just stay there. Like this morning I was like that. And because I know that I have to do the sound bath for my Patreon. I'm writing a book. I want to write, and I need some air. I want to go out, and then I want to continue knitting my work, and I want to right. I was in that, and I was there. Just feeling that shit, and I need to build my I need to build. Yeah, that's that. No, that's not true. That's the right way to say it. I need to build my abundance, which even just saying it cries lack. I don't need to build my abundance. My abundance already exists. But when I'm in that state, it's like I can't see it. I'm denying it. So that was my morning. Oh, and then I needed to go out shopping for to go to the grocery store so that I could shop some stuff for today. And I was and I knew that I had to do that before doing anything else, and then it's just I'm just shitting because I'm saying, why do I have to do that? Because I have this to do, and this is abundance, and give me more, and go out to the shop. And so what I've done is that I've ended up recognizing that I was just shitting on myself, and that I needed just to stop, to sit down, and give myself that moment where I breathe, and I go out of there and just bring myself into another state of being. So we're going to do that exercise because I think that is something that can help everyone, just to come back in the moment, come back into ourselves. Why? Because in those moments we are just denying our power. We are powerful beings. However, when I say we are powerful beings, I know that the human side is seeing power as the showing of it. It's a show. It's a putting in your eyes extraordinary things. like superheroes that have powers, or like the effect of a war using weapons, using, right? When you think of power, you think of a um, the strike of a lightning. And yes, in our perception, that is power, right? It's the showing of power. However, we are human, we are beings of power. And the real power is not it's not something that is showing. It's not something that you put out there under the nose of everyone else, because that power that human beings show is often related to a abuse of power. The power that we are is not abuse. The power that we are, it's what we are. It's our state. It's what, right? What we create all of this. We are creative beings. That's power. Is Am I showing off when I create my reality? No, because it happens it happens. It's not in the will of the human. It's in the will of the now, the will of the creator that brings creation to the human and creates the human. So you see, we are powerful without the need of being it. We simply are it. And when we go in override, I call it going into override. It's going into a state where we are not seeing it. We are in fear. We are in the denial of the self. We are in a perception of reality where we say, well, I am not controlling what is happening. I need control. I need to make it happen. It's the forgetting that reality happens no matter what. And it's forgetting the perfection of it. It's perfect no matter what. So while so what I do, because I've realized that that is effective and bringing me back into myself and me back into reality, into my body, into my empowerment. So here is it. So here we go. So what I do is that I just start closing my eyes. And I go into breathing, deeply breathing in and out. Like this, slowly. And I keep doing it. And I focus on my heart, mainly my heart, because that's for me where I feel the oppression. That's where for me I feel this unbalance in reality, being focused. Right? That's for me there where it is. For you, it may be somewhere else. For you, it may be the throat chakra, or it can be the solar plexus, or it can be the crown chakra. Everyone will feel it where they feel it. Doesn't matter. You focus yourself on there where you feel that unbalance, that fear, and you keep breathing. And as you focus yourself on your heart or wherever you need to focus, and you keep breathing, you just bring your awareness there, and you bring what? You bring acceptance. You accept you're fucking up. You accept your feeling. You accept your fears. You accept that you were feeling in that way. all that time, whatever it is, right? You accept it. You accept your lack. You accept that you had a moment of unbalance, and you keep breathing, and you keep just staying there in that state, closing your eyes and breathing, and you keep breathing. And all that matters in that moment, it's the acceptance, releasing any judgment. You do not judge yourself for feeling that way. You release any outcome. There are no outcomes. There is just that moment where you are breathing and accepting yourself, and you keep going. And as you do that, and you do not focus on anything specifically, right? Details do not matter. You just accept your feelings, your state, your fears as they are, as they presented themselves to you, and you keep breathing. And as you do that, you will feel that your your fears, your imbalance will decrease, and stop, go away. And as that happens, you will feel yourself entering into your reality, entering into your body. As you keep breathing, as you keep yourself coming into yourself. And when you open your eyes again, you will perceive your reality, your now, as if you were not there, as if it was something completely new. It's not new, you were already there, but it has changed. You have changed, and your now changes. You suddenly are there, and your fears are gone. So you are back into your empowerment. And as you come back into your empowerment, well, then you'll realize yourself. What happened to me today is that when I did this exercise, when I did come back into me, I just started seeing things completely differently, in a different way. Where I was before just running around in fear and not being able to focus on anything, then that moment I just knew. I go grocery shopping, come back, I'll do this live, and then we'll see. One thing after the other, in the moment, what is that I decide to do in the moment? What I'm not doing in the moment, where I'm not doing in the moment. So it released all of my fears, all of my resistance, all of my fucking lack. And I was just there. And when I say that I was seeing reality differently, is that a new version of me, a new moment, a different way of relating. And suddenly, well, reality, well, I'm here. I'm back. I'm just being me. I could feel myself. And when I say I could feel myself, it's that I could feel more than human. I could feel the presence of the creator. Whereas before, I couldn't, because I was not in my power and I was not playing my game. As soon as I come back into my power, well, there I am. Nothing else matters anymore. And I was looking around me, watching reality, watching my environment, realizing my what? My empowerment, realizing my abundance. And I realized that this is where I am. And I know, and I think we all know, that there are so many moments where we could be as human beings in history. We could be creating ourselves in a medieval environment. We could be in a war. We could be in a starvation moment. We could be in so many moments. War, at war, fighting, right? There are so many moments in human history where we could create ourselves. And as I was watching my moment, my reality, my being here and now, I realized this is it. This is me. This is where I am at. I have the awareness of all of those other moments, but this is my moment. And this is a moment of abundance. This is a moment of peace. This is a moment of beauty. This is a moment of everything that I need, exactly everything that I need in this moment. I am not in lack because everything is here. And that's the absolute truth of this moment. And when you allow yourself to be in that state, in that empowerment, in your creator being state of being, well, then you are able to see the things, you are able to perceive it, and you are able to be it. Because this is the truth we are living in. I am living in. And I am able to make my choices and feeling that those choices are not made out of necessity or out of lack or out of desperation or out of greed. I have the opportunity in this moment to feel it fully empower myself. And this is our reality. We really are in a moment in our history in that allows this. And this is all that matters, right? Other moments have other necessities. These moments, these are what we are. But I could see the love that is, the beauty of that. My being here, I have this opportunity to be here, to create this. And that is everything. So yes, there are moments like this morning of override, but those are just moments. And then I have the tools to perceive it, to know it, and to transmute it, and to change that into empowerment, into creation. And so do you. Everyone has that. And we all can do that, right? Because that is what we are. And the presence of the creator. So the creator. I am the creator. It's more an awareness, because the creator is always here, because I'm here. So as long as I'm here, the creator is here. There is no distinction. We make distinction because, well, we choose to make a distinction in this reality. But I am the creator. So sometimes I choose to forget it. Sometimes I choose to go into fear. Sometimes I choose to experience it, to see how it is, what it is, to see how do I come out of that? How do I transmute it? Do I know how to transmute it? What is the feeling of it? How do I feel it? Yeah, I choose to have that. And that is okay. And if there is a judgment, is the human judgment, the human refusal, because the human is judgment, especially of the self. Even though the human always think that that the human is judging other humans, the human is only judging itself. So we have absolutely everything we need in the moment. We are empowered. We are everything there is, and there is look, I'm not blind, and obviously when I look into social medias and that kind of thing, I see many things that are there. I see a lot of lack, and I see a lot of disempowerment. And in this moment, what I'm seeing a lot is people saying that they want to be positive. I have to be positive. I allow only positive energy in my reality, in my life. I only want positive. I see a lot of that at the moment. So I see a lot of disempowerment, the negation of power, because that's what that is. There is no positive or negative energy until you interpret it that way, or we, the human, interpret it in that way. So when someone is saying, I want positivity, what they are really saying is that they are negative. They feel that they are surrounded by negativity and that they are negative, and so they need to assess positivity. Because you do not assess positivity if you do not feel the opposite. We are in duality. That's the game of duality, nothing else. So if you are doing that, be aware of this. You are playing into duality and you are playing a game of negativity. How do you let go of that, or how do you not be negative? You just stop. You just stop with it. You just do the exercise we just did. You empower yourself. You go back into yourself and into your feeling the creator, and you stop relating to positive or negative. You let go, you accept it. You accept positivity, you accept negativity, you accept those statements, you accept those feelings, and you let go of them, right? In the same way, exactly the same way. Because there is none of that. There is none of that. So you are related to a belief system. Positive or negative energy is a belief system. It's not a reality. It's not a truth. It's not a, law of the universe. There is none of that. Or right? So yes. Just go back into your empowerment. And for many things, many belief systems, many things. And it's fine. It's absolutely fine to feel those things. It's absolutely fine to transmute those things. It's the experience. I want to experience negativity. Okay. Right. And then as I'm experiencing negativity, obviously what am I going to say? Oh, I want positivity. That's a choice of experience. And when the experience is done, well, you can let go of it. You accept it. You don't judge it. You accept every feeling related to it. You accept everything that is related to it, and you let go of it. And you come back into the creator state of being. Experience done. Yes, great. Let's move on. Or you can choose to stay into it, which is also your choice, and you will keep having that experience. But now we are able to move on from those things. We do not need to stay in those things. It's not a necessity. It's absolutely not a necessity. We are we are creative beings. We are aware of ourselves. We are living behind a state of disempowered human being, inferiority, lackful, feeble, etc., etc. We are leaving that behind us. That was 20, 30, 40 years ago. That was the best we could do back then. But we are not back then now. We have evolved. That's also what time is for. It's to have an evolution of the species related to time. Great. But now it's another now. Because if that is perceived in time, we're not in time. This is another moment that is not relating with what was. There is no was. That's the memory. We are not now. I'm not that memory. Now I am now. And this is what I am now. And now I am empowerment. I am creator. I am the awareness of it. I am the awakening of it. I am the ascension of it. I am the evolution of this species. The enlightenment, the light of the human being created by the creator, which is itself. And uses that light for the self-empowerment, for the self-enlightenment, for the sharing of that light with the self and with whatever accept to share it. But that is out of our control, out of my control. That light is available, and that's all I know. But as for me, myself, as for my being the creator, that's my reality. That's my knowing. So we are now able to let go of what we have been told, and we are able to go into what we know, the knowing. My knowing I am the creator. My knowing. That becomes empowerment. That becomes focusing on the self, focusing on the creator. We know these things now. There is no avoiding it. There is no playing dumb or playing separation. We're not separated. We know it, we feel it, we experience it, and we live it. Yes, it's still human. Yes, it's still human reality, or the focus on human. Yes, I still perceive that this is continuously happening. That's what appears to be, but it isn't, because I also witness and experience the in between, or the non-human, the focus that is not human, the focus that is something else, the focus on creation, the larger creation, the creation that knows itself. The human is not able to interpret it. No, the human is not able to interpret it outside of human. We're not there yet. But what the human is able now to do is to recognize it, to know it. When I am dreaming myself. I am dreaming me as me, but focus somewhere else. It's not human. Or it's another human that is still me, but another now. Or another species that is me, but is not human, that is another now as well. Other nows that are experienced. When I am in between, when I am not focused on human, when I am somewhere else. And the human now knows it. There is no avoiding it. This is the reality. This is how we perceive it. And then the human interprets it, but interprets it in time, and it interprets it as non-focus and seeing it as some human stuff, kind of stuff. But that's reality too. I'm not daydreaming. I am experiencing. And as we are empowering ourselves, discovering ourselves, empowering ourselves, being finally recognizing the creator, wow, there it is. And there is no running away from it. Oh, we try, obviously, the human experience. The human is a experience of denial. But we deny the creator, we deny our true self. We're good at that. We are master of denying the self. Until we choose differently, until we empower ourselves into the creators, into our true self. And that's where we are at. The awakening is that. The awakening is the realization of the self, awakening to yourself. There is, what do you think there is to awaken to? To a new Lady Gaga song, or to a new statement from some president, or to... No, there is only the awakening to the self. And ascension is ascending into the self, is ascending into the awareness of yourself, into the creator, into the vibration of you, a new vibration of you, but it's still you, it's always you. That's where you ascend. There is no ascending up there or ascending into a new reality of new world that is somewhere else. There is no somewhere else. There is no place to go. There is only here and now where you are. You are here now. And this here and now is always here and now. And what you relate in that here and now may be Alpha Centauri. It may be Asasoni. It may be in space, in a spaceship, in the middle of nowhere. It may be in the Orion constellation. Maybe wherever. It will always be here and now. Always. And it will be whatever it will be. But there's one thing that it will not be, and that is not you. It will always be you, the creator, with the focus of now. We make it difficult. We make it something. It's not something. It's I am. It's I. It's the creator. It's creation. And now, without being able to perfectly define it, to perfectly have anything really related to any truth or whatever, we are able to see these things. We are able to perceive that exists. We're able to perceive the creator. And this is the evolution. This is the evolution of our species. We have played into full and complete denial, externalization, and now we are coming back to the self, to the inside, which is opening to us the unity, because we are united. We are already united, but we were denying it. So by coming back to the self, we open ourselves with the with the unity that we are. And from there, well, then there is our infinity. But there you see the evolution. You see the evolution of the species. We are evolving human into something new, which is not new. It already exists, but we are making ourselves into that, the evolution of the species. Yes, and you can now see that we have gone from the total unawareness and the total externalization, which means also refusal of the self, refusal and dislike of the self. And with the awareness that we are gaining, that we are being this new discovering of the creator, means the acceptance of the love that we are, that human is, the unconditional love. That's your discovery right now. unconditional. And one of the way you are able to see this, that humans are able to see this, is from the perspective of one thing that is happening in your reality right now, which is the claiming that human activity is what is destroying humanity, the world, earth, that through the human activity you destroy everything. It's that extreme point of view of the denial of your empowerment or your power. Through that extreme of dislike, which is quite hate of the self, you are able to come to see it. And then you will be able to let go, release that, and come into your power, into your unconditional love. You will see that human activity is for nothing into nothing. You cannot condemn yourself for being human. You cannot condemn yourself for being, which the view that you have into this climate change thing is relating. It's showing. You believe that your activity, your existence, you believe that your existence is destruction. That's what you have been told, and you have accepted it, which has become your reality. Energy follows awareness. So that's where you are at, which is this empowerment. But again, that is a step, a stage of discovery, a stage that will lead you into change and evolution and unconditional. Which is exactly where you are leading. There is no mistake in it. This is the change that you have decided to have. And this is bringing you technology, is bringing you awareness, is bringing you change, the change that you need. Without that perception, you won't be able to have this new technology, this new awareness, this new you. You could actually have exactly the same awareness, the same technology, the same stuff, without going through all of that. Absolutely. It's not a necessity, but it's a belief system. And that belief system is that without pain, no gain. You strongly believe that. Human beings strongly believe without pain, no gain. But even that is evolving. Even that belief system is losing ground. In your perception of reality, you are leaving those things behind you. You are evolving yourself. You are seeing new things about you. That's there. That's the new evolution. That's the empowerment. You are empowering yourself. You're discovering that power. You're discovering that you can do it. And if there is one thing that Barack Obama really brought to your attention is the yes, we can. Yes, I can. Right? You can. Everything. As an individual, as a creator, you lack awareness, you lack confidence, you lack belief in you. You believe many things. You are very ready to believe many things. You are even ready to believe that you existing is destroying the world, destroying reality, destroying humanity. You believe that. You believe easily into things that you have absolutely no proof of, absolutely nothing. And when you are required to believe some stuff without any proof, you deny it. You believe in conspiracy theories that are absolutely clearly stupid, but then you refuse to believe the easiest thing. You see? You see? But that is the evolution. That is what is showing you, so that then you can evolve it. You don't need it, but you believe that's the way. You believe it, so you do it. That's how you go for it. And in the end, you empower yourself, and at the end, you become aware of you. That's where you are at. You are seeing yourself. And that light is there, is existing more than what you are perceiving in your lackful perception of human. Because human is lackful, so you perceive it lack, and so you experience it that way. But the evolution of the species, that's something that is there independently of your own personal lack of belief system that is expressing lack, because it's the way human is perceived. But the evolution of the species, that's something that is just happening. Because you choose it. Because that's in your unity. Because the unity is already there. Because you are already creator, right? When we talk about evolving, when we talk about discovering, awakening, ascension, that's very magnificent, great way of presenting things to humans. But all of that is not happening. It's already, you perceive it as evolution. You perceive it as ascension. It's your perception of it. Because you lack it. You lack the confidence in the self. You lack the awareness of what you really are. So you need to build it. So that's the way it's expressed. But you are not ascending, because you are already. The ascension is your interpretation. You put so much focus on ascension because you think that you have to become. You cannot become what you are, but you're not seeing it. So you need to go there, where you are already. And you are already without going. But your perception is the going. Your need is the going. Your becoming is the going. So you go. And you discover yourself. And then when you discover yourself, well, you discover that you already are. So we need to present to you these things as a evolution, which is your experience. But now you can understand that you already are. We can tell you you already are, because that doesn't change your evolution, doesn't change your path, doesn't change that you are a human being having experiences, and that you are having those experiences related to your belief system, and that those belief systems are what are leading you to have your evolution, to have your ascension, to have your awakening in the way you are experiencing them, because that's your human way of being. That's your choosing. That's what you are choosing. And that cannot be hindered. That cannot be changed. But by you. But the evolution that you are, well, right? So you empower yourself. That's your empowerment. And you are the creator. Now you know. You know that you are the creator. Now you can experience the creator because the creator is there and you know it. So the creator can come, pop up and say, well, here I am. And you're like, but, well, yes, you're still human. So the creator has not access to human, or the human is not expressing the creator flawlessly. No. Well, it's a choice. Yes. Well, it's the evolution. If you didn't have that, well, you will be now the creator. But you have that but. Woo! Yeah. So the creator is there, but the human is but. So yeah, you go through evolving yourself and choosing to be the creator. Yes. Your choice is a choice of already be. Now, knowing that you already are, but taking the long way to get there. And you eventually, all of you are getting there. Because all of you already are. It's the human denial, it's the human lack that makes you not see it, or not quite really exactly totally accept it. And many will say, oh, do you have proofs? Can you prove it? Is there a scientific study to prove it? Oh, no, there isn't. Luckily, there isn't, because if you had any science relating to this right now, what do you think you will have? You will have a study saying yes, 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 and you will have a study saying no, 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 no. And you will be there in the middle asking for scientific proofs. Which one do you choose? The yes or the no? And do you think that choosing one of these scientific proofs, do you think that that will give you any answer? Science is giving you no answers whatsoever, except a dualistic point of view of a yes and a no. Because your science is done in duality, is done in belief system. Everyone that has a belief system can make science. Everyone. And have results. Everyone. And those results will show the belief system. As long as you expect science to give you the answer, that will be your reality. A yes and a no, both existing simultaneously in your awareness, and leading you to just not having a quite clear answer to your questions. But that's what you do, right? You put all of you always have to request to say, we want this, we want this, we want this. We want science to give us answers, and science doesn't give you answers, only questions, because you have no real answer. You require what? You require what you call contact. And what do you have? No contact at all. You require, how do you call it? What is the word that you use to, you are requiring disclosure. Thank you. Disclosure. Do you have disclosure? No, you don't. Why? Because you are asking for it. So you only have confusion because that's all you can have. You're putting so much focus on that, and it's not coming. I mean, you know that it is already, right? Disclosure, or let's say we don't like this disclosure. What do you want to disclose? What do you need to the truth? What truth? There is no truth. What do you expect to discover? What? Confirmation of your conspiracy theories? Which one? And why that one and not the other one? And what is true? And what isn't? Disclosure is stupid, to be honest with you, but that's what you believe. So, but it's stupid in itself. There is no disclosure. Disclosure of what? There is no truth. Everything is true. In reality, somewhere doesn't mean that it's your reality, but it's still true. So disclosure of what? That something happened? Of course, things do happen. and you want to have them disclosed, okay. But you see, disclosure is not about revealing a truth. What you want with disclosure is your truth. You already have it. That's why you are asking for disclosure. It's the disclosure of something that you already think you know. So it's impossible to have that. You're a human being, for fuck's sake. It doesn't work that way. You have to be worthy to have truth. Are you worth? And if you are asking for disclosure, aren't you expressing a huge fucking enormous gigantic lack? So let's say more about contact. Contact, so you are aware of the existence of other species, of other beings all over the universe. What you perceive to be the universe, actually there is no universe, because, well, that's your perception, but you know that you are creating your here and now. So the universe is what you're perceiving of the out of your world, but it's not the way it is. There is nothing outside of your own creation here and now, but it's your perception of seeing the universe as you watch the stars and say, oh, out there are other beings. No, there aren't. Not in the way that you are perceiving it. But there are other beings. Yes, there are other beings, other species, other, yes, but it's more for you as a energy, as a awareness. You do not go out in space in order to encounter other species. It's a match. It's a vibration. It's energy. That's how you encounter other beings, in the vibration. If they come from the space, that's the story you are telling yourself. It's your belief system giving you the experience, but no one comes from somewhere else. Everyone is here and now. So your encounter is here and now. The match is here and now. That's how you have contact, here and now. You put it outside of you in the fact that you need to have a physical exchange with other physical beings. Reality is not physical, except your interpretation of your world, but it's not the standard. So when you are related to other beings, you are related to an idea of yourself. You want to encounter yourself. So you are really very confused on what encounter, first contact really is. Because as far as it is up until now, you are expecting to encounter yourself. You're projecting yourself into this outer world species that you want to encounter. It's not how it works. So as long as you keep it in this way, well, you make it impossible already, because you have a fixed idea of what you want to encounter, and you're not encountering an idea. You are encountering other energy, or the being, other vibrations. That's what you are encountering, but not an idea. So as long as you fixate yourself on something like that, you make contact not possible because you're not matching. You are limiting what is possible. That's one thing. And the other thing is that when you claim something, is because you're doing it out of lack. As long as you are lack, it's impossible for any other being to contact you. As simple as that. Because you are not matching the vibration. How can you be lack when everyone else is not lack? So you have these beings that are awareness, that are I am, that are in their power. And here you are, you, human beings, lack. You are vibrating like this. They are vibrating in a different way. How do you want to encounter? It's not possible. So you see, you have to empower yourself. When you are empowered, then everything is possible. And you know that moment already exists. You already are that. That is already, right? You are already right now encountering other beings different from you, not humans. You are already having that experience. For you, the question again is taking the long way to get there. But you may miss it. Here is encounter, first contact. Here is you. But it's not that, it's simply that there is no match for you. But there are other encounters, and you will have, or not, but you probably eventually will have a first contact. Now, the question is how much lackful you are and for how long you will remain that lackful. Because as long as you do that, you will be very lonely. But obviously, first contact do exist. So you obviously are not expressing lack forever. You're expressing lack, and then you are not. And when you are not, but it's a choice, it's an attraction. You choose, and then reality comes. But don't focus on it. Don't put your focus on it, because your focus is your lack. Your demanding is your lack. Stop being lackful. Allow reality to come, and reality will come. That's empowerment. Empower yourself. You are evolving yourself in that direction, so keep doing it. See your lack. Accept your lack. Let go of your lack, and you empower yourself like this. The exercise that you have done in the beginning. Like that. You let go of your lack, you let go of that, and then you empower yourself. And when you empower yourself, your vibration changes. Not higher, changes. Change. It's a different version of you that vibrate in a different rate. Which is what you do with your empowerment, which is what you do with your ascension. You vibrate in a different way. That's what you are doing. Right. Think there is another topic that we wanted to talk about with you, and that is magic. So some days ago, this guy did a um, round table with three other channelers. So Kimberly, Isabel, and Nikki, and the topic is magic. So that's the original one was on Isabel's channel on YouTube. So that is called what is called? Well, we'll come back to that later. Max is going to put it on his channel, the copy of it. There is very interesting information about the magic. Why is your reality denying magic? Magic is all around you. Magic is happening all around you. You are magic, but you are not perceiving it. You are denying. Human beings have been denying magic. And we take as point of change the Roman Empire, right? The Roman Empire, the building of the Roman Empire, the conquest of the Roman Empire has brought a denial of magic or the destruction of magic, but it's not destruction. Is that what has happened is that you had a reality with magic, druids, shamans, etc., witches, sorcerers, all fairies, and etc. You had that reality. Then you had the Roman Empire, the way it was built, it came to be. That empire, that reality, is a reality of fear of magic, of fighting against magic. So the Romans built their reality of having an empire, a big empire, conquering territories. In conquering those territories, the Romans have won. So they have taken away the awareness of what was there before the Roman Empire. So when they went into Gaul, they conquest Gaul. And by doing that, they have taken away the awareness, the memory of having druids all over the place. And when they were telling the story of the conquest, they didn't say that they were fighting magic, fighting people, druids. They were using magic because that was not in the reality of the Romans. The Romans could not relate to that. The Romans were conquering the place. And what happened is that you have only the perspective of the Romans because that's what you got. That's what you are attracting to yourself. So the reality of the Gauls, you don't know it. You have no idea of the reality of the Gauls, except that everything that you know about the Gauls is coming to you through the filter of the Roman Empire. So that's what you get. And what was the goal? It's forgotten. So it doesn't exist for you. It's gone. But it's not that they have been killed or wiped away. What it is that they disappeared from your awareness. They disappeared from your knowing. Those beings are not dead. They went into another vibration, into another earth, another reality, because their existence was not matching the existence of the Roman Empire. So you have all of those beings that were living in Europe, tribes or what they call barbarians, that have left that reality, the reality of the Roman Empire. And they have left that reality of the Roman Empire with all of their magic beliefs. The Roman Empire, so the Romans didn't have those beliefs. So they just ignored all of that. You are the descendant, or we can say that, of the Roman Empire. So the Roman Empire reality, building the empire, then the fall of the empire, the emergence of kings and queens and Christianity taking over Europe, right? Bringing that to your now reality. You are relating that to the Roman Empire. That is why you inherited the point of view of the Romans, which is what you have with the Christianity. Christianity, the religion Christianity, is the what? Is the continuation of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire transmuted itself into Christianity. Christianity is the continuation of it. So that's how you are the descendant of the Roman Empire through your religion as well, right? Your belief systems. That's what you inherited. So in your now, you have all or clearly no relationship with anything else, but that's your belief system. That's how you relate to realities, through the memory of this history. And so this reality through the Roman Empire and through the Christianity, through this belief system, magic is denied. So that's your reality with magic. You deny, you fear it. And Christianity has perpetuated the belief that that magic is the doing of the devil, of the bad, of the darkness, of demons that are out there to get your soul, to suck life from you and to reduce you into misery, into going to hell. And then Christianity, Europe did what? Colonization. What is colonization? The conquest of the world, the discovery and conquest of the world, with the belief system of the Europeans. So the denial of magic that the European had through their history of relating to the Roman Empire and to Christianity, that belief has spread out all over your reality, all over the world, what you perceive, what you consider to be your world. So they went into the Americas, they went into Asia, they went into Africa, and every time they conquered, they destroyed the locals. And again, the locals were not killed, or their civilization were not wiped away, destroyed. They went into another reality because they could not exist simultaneously. You see, the vibration, it's a question of vibration. The vibration of Europe, Christianity, Roman Empire could not match their vibration. So the history that you are receiving is always what? The history of the winner. And you relate to the winners as being the Europeans, the European conquistadores. So that's why magic he's vibrating in a parallel reality. It's still there, it's still Earth, it's still existing, but it's existing with these beings that have left your awareness. They left your awareness. They didn't die. No one dies. They have left your awareness, but they still exist. Maya, Aztec, all of those civilizations, not tribes, civilization, they still exist, but not in your awareness, because you are denying their existence. You are not relating to them as worth, or you are not worthy of their existence. You are denying magic. You are denying their way of being. And you are relating to the supremacy of European empires, of colonization. That's how you come to be in your reality. So that's what you are inheriting as a story, as a history. And in that history, all of those civilizations have no place. So magic, you cannot relate to it. So you perceive it as not being there. And so what is happening now in the awareness, in the awakening, in the discovering of you, into the empowerment of the self that you are experiencing, is that the magic is coming back, is reappearing into your reality. You suddenly now are surprised that you are able to do certain things that you have always been able to do, but you didn't know. You have never been told. Healing? Oh yeah, there are some people able to heal. No, you all are able to heal each other or yourself, and then help into anyone else's healing. But you deny this. You deny everything about anything that is out of your ordinary. Flying, well, you deny your ability of flying. Why? Because that's not that is magical, right? Well, you were flying. Human beings were flying. Especially you can see it in Chinese, Japanese, Asian, what you call mythology. They still have that. You think that they invented it? Oh, let's have a mythology of Chinese being able to fly out of nowhere. Oh, it's fun. You're not able to do that. That doesn't come from fantasy. You have no fantasy. But you cannot relate to it as a reality because, well, you deny it. You are the negation of magic. Now you see how suddenly your empowerment is giving you magic. So magic has never left. You just turn your back to it. You just denied it. But it never left. So you empowering yourself is bringing you into the awareness of all of this. It's still you, it's still there, never left. You just, as a species, as a global consciousness, you choose to have this experience. No magic. And until it comes back, because it's the nature of you. Okay, let us just bring back. Yeah. And I think that that magic is all part of, right? The empowerment. Suddenly you open your eyes and you look around yourself, and you need a couple of seconds to recognize the place you are in. You need a couple of seconds to remember, oh, this is okay. Yeah. Okay, I know where I am now. I know what I'm focused on. For me, it's a discovery. I discover this anew every time that I come back. When I'm empowering myself, when I'm focusing on myself, and yeah, it's a new discovery. It's just I can't. It's just right. Oh, okay. Here I am. Wow. So, okay. Whew. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope this helped. Empower yourself, right? Just be you. Have fun. I mean, everything becomes much more easier when you are in your power. Yeah. And it's that easy where you need nothing to do. It's happening no matter what. Right. So I am, say goodbye. For those that want, tomorrow, same time, I'll have a sound bath. So you can join me for that if you want to have some crystal ball sound experience. Please, I'll be happy to have you with me. And up until the next now, I am just saying goodbye to you and thank you for joining in and being here with me. I love you. Bye bye.